Hey guys, Channel Lego More here for a Lego Creator Expert set review. Set number is 10257. This is the Carousel. It has 2,670 pieces, 7 minifigures, and it retails for $200 here in the United States. Here's the look at the box. So this is a really big set, just to let you guys know. There's the box, and we also have the back as well. Then we also have one instruction manual, which is the thick-sized one, and you also have an advertisement for the Ferris wheel, which I already reviewed. So for this review, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually look at the minifigures while reviewing the set, so I can show you which ones they go on to. So first and foremost, let's start off with the smaller build and our minifigure, which is the ticket operator and operator of the ride. You can see he has that nice printed ticket there with that nice 1x2 tile. He also has the print there on his torso, no back print on the torso. That's actually the same one from the SpongeBob line. He only has one face underneath though, but awesome hairpiece. So you can see here is the ticket counter. Very nice little build here. Like the little build on it, and I like there's a little cash register and a nice shelf there. And he goes right in there as well. So you can definitely see the design on it. Now here is the carousel, and you can see right from the bat this is a very different designed one. You can see clearly that a lot of the things are different from the previous one. You will notice though that there are some pieces I want to mention about, because there has been a carousel set back in 2009 that was very different and had a lot more pieces than this one. This one's still a pretty big set. You can see the size of my hand for that. You also have these crown pieces, which are the crown pieces from the Lego Angry Birds movie line, which were used for Leonard, which is really cool. You also have these nice printed tiles of the storybook emblem, and they go all throughout. You also have these plume pieces in pearl gold for the first time. You have these gold mirrors, which are stickers on each side, and you can also see the very top of it, the gold flag up on the top. And you also have a lot more to talk about, so we'll take a look at the inside of the carousel before we start rotating it. So first and foremost, we have the grandmother right here, and she has some nice printing on that torso of hers, front and back. Her face print underneath, there's her first face, and she also has an alternate face with a little bit of a more wider smile. Her face is actually the same as Misako from the Ninjago Temple of Air Jitsu set. So that's really cool that you do have an exclusive variant of that character. Or then again, she was only found in that set. You also have the inside of the carousel here, which has some nice detailing. You can see it has some mirror stickers throughout on each side. You have a nice staircase here, which uses some tusk pieces for the railings, and you also have this nice railing as well. And I'm going to start off by rotating the carousel, which you can see right here. We have a little energy box here, which has a printed tile right there, as well as a little vine. You also have a place to put your power functions, and then when you turn this around, the whole carousel moves. So we're going to show you a better look at that in a little bit, but we're going to take a look at our first of the carousel animals, and my favorite is the frog. So you can see the frog there has some nice green and printed eyes. What I really love is, unlike the others, this one doesn't just go up and down, but it also has the legs move as well, which is really awesome. I really like that function a lot. It works so well. And we also have our minifigure that goes on the frog here. She is holding a hot dog. As you can see, she only has one face, by the way, too. Back on the torso. It's always good to get that piece, and then you can just connect her right onto the frog. And then we can take a look at our next animal that we have, and that is the tiger. And we do have our minifigure here with the mother printing on the front and back of the torso. She also has an alternate face in which she is sleeping. This is also the same used on the winter holiday train set. And here is the tiger itself. You can see it's a really nice little build here. And you can see the design on it looks cool. You get those quarter tile pieces in orange for the first time, which look really cool as well. And she can just fit right onto the tiger as such. And the tiger just goes up and down as usual. So you can see right there. Then moving on to our next minifigure, which is right here. We have our little girl here. She's got a nice print on her torso with a nice popsicle or candy, as they call it, back print on the torso. And she rides on this really nice swan piece. This one does not move up and down whatsoever. So you can see there's some seats in there which has those minifigure legs, and she goes right in there. So this one does not move, but you can see there's some great pieces. Like, an example, one of my favorite parts about this build is the macaroni 2 pieces in white for the first time, which is really neat. So I like the function on that a bit as well. Then we'll move on to our next animal, and that is our Flamingo here, which looks really cool. I like the design on the Flamingo, which you do have that nice pink neck part there, which is the same one used on the Obelisk from the Moana versus the Obelisk set. And here's our minifigure. You can see he does have the same face as Robin from Next Nights, and he has some ice cream in his hand. Back print on the torso for this guy, and you can clip right on to there as well. And just to look again, you can see the stand we get from the staircase, and again, the railings just look really nice, and they really add to it. And you also have some flowers around here and some grooves to hold it. And then we move on to our last of the animal builds and of the minifigures. So here's our final figure. He's, I guess, the dad. He has this nice plaid shirt, front and back print, and even has that ticket. He has a happy face on one side, and he has a little bit of a sick face on the other. This is actually the same face print. That's pretty rare, and it's only found otherwise in the Fairground Mixer. So then we move on with the final build, which is the elephant. This is the last one built, and I really like the elephant a lot, because we haven't really gotten a built elephant in a long time. So I think that's another thing, too. So you can just clip them right on, and then we can watch them go, just like so. You can see all the animals go up and down, which look really cool. There's all the others, just the design on them just looks really fantastic. So I really like the look on this thing. And you can just, again, turn it around. And you can see there, again, the nice stickers there as well. A better look at that print. Looks very cool. And the bottom underneath, you can see, doesn't really have anything too interesting. It does have the mechanisms on how they work, which is pretty interesting. And you can just see the nice coloring, the dark blue, the light blue all around. And yeah, that pretty much covers up the Carousel set. So let's get on with my final thoughts on this set. So $200 is the price tag on this set, and while it does have less pieces and is a bit smaller than the Carousel, the Grand Carousel from 2009, I still think this is a remake of a set done right, because it's a completely different color scheme. It has completely different carts and animals. Instead of the horses and carriages, we have like storybook animals. We also have a ticket booth included, which was not in the original one. Even though this one lacks the sound brick, which we got with the previous one, when building this, it was a little flimsy on building it, but the final thing is very, very sturdy. This is a very sturdy set compared to the previous one, because from what I've heard, the previous one was known to break a lot easily once you try moving it around. They included these grooves underneath on one side, and on the back of the other they include one, so you can easily pick it up and put away, which I think was a really smart move, honestly, on Lego's case. The design of it is awesome. I love the staircase, and the mirror stickers are cool too, and I really like that storybook print, which looks really cool. I like how they also use the tusk pieces in this blue color for the first time, and I love how they reused the Angry Birds movie Leonard Crown piece as well. It's just a great set overall. If you don't have the Grand Carousel and you don't want to shell out thousands of dollars, this is a cheaper way, and it's only $200. So I definitely do recommend it. I think it's definitely worth your $200 for sure, and it will go great with the fairground mixer and the Ferris wheel if you do own those sets, because I own both those sets as well. So let me guys know what you think about this set down below in the comments. Do you think it's awesome? Do you not think it's awesome? Let me know and subscribe. Thank you for watching.